Now that's what I call a fine-ass beach. Right here. Not you, Ashley. Hey everyone, Chad and Ashley back again for another vlog. First one after finishing the Camino de Santiago. And as you can see, we are on the coast. This is the coast of Spain. It's right near a town called Fisterra. So Fisterra is a little town on Cape Finisterra, or Finisterre, something like that. And it's on the northwest coast of Spain. And I guess it kind of relates to the Camino. Some people actually walk the Camino all the way out to here. It officially ends in Santiago where we stopped, but technically you could add like 2 extra days of hiking and come out here. We opted for the bus instead. Ashley, how was your bus ride?
We actually didn't take any video or any footage of the bus ride because it was awful. I think we both instantly felt really sick. We were just trying so hard not to throw up the whole way here. I don't know what it was. I think it was the windy roads and the bus, and we just had a terrible time. Towards the end of the ride, there were beautiful views of the coast, but we were so sick, we were just trying to make it through the ride here.
Yeah, and unfortunately we have the same bus ride in reverse tomorrow morning. Really not looking forward to it. I'm hoping, I think it was a mix, mostly motion sickness, but maybe a small part that we had just eaten Coca-Cola and ice cream for breakfast. So I don't know, that could have been part of it. But we are walking out to the tip of the cape. You can see right here actually, there's still some of those Camino posts. And it goes out and actually says like mile 0.0. Kind of like mile 0 in like Key West, Florida. I don't know, same concept. Like this is like the farthest point, the end of the world in Spain is kind of what they call it. All right, so there's a hotel and a bar out on the cape here. And I think this is just about the end. Maybe the trail goes a little bit farther. We're gonna walk down and see. Here's the lighthouse all the way out on the cape. More of a lighthouse building. And I don't know if you could tell how far down it is here. That is pretty far. I don't think you could see it on camera. There's like a goat there, a bunch of goats. Right in the middle, he's moving a little bit. Here's a bunch more of the goats, if you could see them there. Wish I had a better camera for this.
You hear them?
Yeah.
Keine Ahnung, wo das ist. Ich glaube, man darf das gerade nicht mehr machen.
All right, we are coming back into town now. About to get to our hotel. Pretty nice hotel. Just one big problem. We'll show you when we get there. This is it right up here, kind of right in the middle of town. Good location. Hotel Ancora. So here's the room. Bed's a little messy. For some reason, I think we got the only room with 2 beds. It's like 2 twins put up next to each other and a double.
And we were so nervous when we first came in because we thought we got a private room and we're like, someone's gonna show up. We're gonna be sleeping with people. So like for half the day, we were like, every time we come back in there, we're like, are they here? But luckily.
Yeah, so it is actually a private room. But look, the whole room is at an angle. So the only place that's tall enough to stand is the left side here. And if I just try to come over a little bit, look how short this gets. Like I can't even say, and you know, I can't even tell you how many times I have stood up in bed and smacked my head on the ceiling right here because look at this. It's like shoulder height when you get out of bed. Pretty rough for a tall person here. Same issue in the bathroom. It's all okay. In the shower, I gotta be like right up against the wall. And at the toilet here, if I stand at the toilet, it's like shoulder height. But other than the short ceilings, no real complaints. The room's pretty nice. It's because we're on the top floor and we do get these 2 cool little skylights here.
And nowhere in Spain has AC, so
yeah,
we got a fan.
At least
here.
we got a fan. So there are 2 main public beaches, I guess, in this area of Fisterra where we are. There's this one, and that's kind of like the main, I don't know, walk along the bay. This is the bayside here, and this is the bayside beach. It's a nice little beach. It's kind of dirty, and I feel like we keep catching it on low tide, so it's kind of smelly also. But it's nice enough. I don't know that I'd want to swim here. The water's a little dirty, although the water's freezing, so I wouldn't be swimming either way. And it's got this little fort right up here also. But then there's also a much better beach that I think I actually opened the video with the sunset shots. Went over there yesterday and watched the sunset. That one's on the ocean side, and I think we're gonna go back there a little later today and show you that beach again also. Definitely my favorite of the 2. And right next to the bay beach is the only supermarket in town. And it's got a great view even from inside. How is this for a grocery store view? We are headed over to the beach on the Atlantic side now. And we're just remembering, we forgot to film it yesterday, but there's someone who, I don't know what kind of birds they are. Like I want to call them chickens, but there's some kind of birds, like pheasants maybe? And they're in a cage right along the road, and they are the prettiest group of birds. It's like this person tried to assemble the collection of all the most beautiful birds in the world, like game birds kind of. My guess is pheasant. I really don't know my birds that well, but we got to show you these when we get there. They should be right up ahead around this corner, but like, I don't know, this person clearly likes pretty birds. All right, look at this cage and these birds. I feel like I'm at the zoo. These, I don't remember, so these ducks, I don't remember what they're called.
Look how pretty.
Just like the prettiest ducks they could ever be. I feel like I'm at the zoo. And then these are the birds that I don't really know what they're called. They got a few different kinds in different colors. Look at that one. What is that? Look at this one down here.
Is the chicken?
Yeah, there's even a couple chickens mixed in.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see him. One's in.
Oh, another one of the real colorful ones here, hiding a little bit. We're taking a little bit different route to the beach today. Hopefully it still gets us there. I can see it behind me. Oh, and it is a lower tide today. So I think we could like walk out into the water a little farther What an awesome beach, though. It's a little cloudy today, or foggy. I don't think the sunset will be as good as yesterday. I'm getting some serious Washington and Oregon coast vibes from this place.
Yeah.
I literally feel like I'm there right now. We've even got some not as nice examples of tide pools right here. Very little, but there's some small fish in here and a bunch of little anemones.
Sitting here having a mixta?
Mixta.
Mixta?
I think it's like a Rattler that we kind of mentioned before, like just like a lemony beer that has almost no alcohol in it. Tastes like a soda, but is like technically an alcoholic drink.
It's pretty good.
Very, very good. You know, one nice thing about the fog is the sun's actually a little bit dimmer. You could almost look at it with sunglasses on, and it doesn't mess up the camera as much. Looks pretty nice. All right, we have left Fisterra and we are back in Santiago now at the train station. We took another miserable bus ride back from Fisterra. Not quite as bad as the first one, but similar. But yeah, everyone said go to Fisterra after you finish the Camino. Honestly, I mean, like there was more to do there than we showed in the video, but not that much.
Not that
I mean,
much.
it was,
really wasn't that much.
the bus drove through a couple towns that would have been way more interesting on the way back from there than, I don't know. We saw more things to do in other towns than there was in Fisterra, so I don't know.
Yeah, there wasn't many shops or anything. There was really only expensive food options, and which we saw the same foods all across Spain for like less than half the price. So
Yeah.
it's like, how do you pay that? So it was a nice, relaxing time, is what I'm gonna say. Just
Yeah.
sunsets and beach, and that's it.
Yeah, we only had 2 nights there, so really only like 1 full day of activities. So we didn't get to do a lot, but I don't know. But anyways, we did it. Back in Santiago now. Took a bus back to here, and we're walking just over from the bus station to the train station. Gonna hop on a train to our next destination, but we'll tell you about that in the next one. So we will see you next time. There's the train station. We're saying goodbye to Santiago de Compostela.